All right, here we go on a Michigan adventure. Road trip. We're heading up to Sleeping Bear Dunes in Michigan. Then we're heading up to Interlochen, Michigan, and we're going to watch a Styx concert. Then we're going to camp out over in Interlochen. So let's take a Michigan road trip and we'll fly a drone. See you there. Oh, we made it. Here we are at the Sleeping Bear Dunes campground. We're getting ready to set up camp. Stick around. We'll flip this back on once camp gets set up. There's Sweetie Pie back there. She's doing something. All right, hang out. We'll get this place set up. Son of a gun, man. The tent that I just set up took every bit of patience I had. Sleeping Bear Dunes is a national park, so I can't launch a drone from within the park. So we're going to head out on the road tomorrow, go south to a state park, just 20-30 minutes away, and see what we can get on that. I'll give you a look at the campsite. Switch this thing around. So here's the campsite. That's the tent that pissed me off. That darn thing, man. And it still ain't right, but it's gonna do. It's gonna do for the night. And Sweetie Face has got the big tent. The reason she's in her own tent is because she's got the dog. And if that dog was to be without her, he'd freak out.
Hi, beautiful. How many eggs do you want? 3?
Day number 2 at Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore up in upper lower peninsula of Michigan. It rained last night. Not only did it rain, it thundered and lightninged. There's nothing like being under a tree during a lightning storm in the middle of the woods. So it rained all night long, and it wasn't forecasted, but lo and behold, man. But it's a good thing because there was a forest fire just south of us, not too far, and that rain was probably much needed. So we got up this morning, and we cooked breakfast, and I'll show you some pictures of that. And then we hit the road. And we went to, first place we went was?
First place I went was 2.4 miles to Lake Michigan with Tucker ran it. I was the second person on the trail, and dogs aren't allowed on that part of the beach, and we ran back. Then we had our breakfast, and then we took off. And where did we go first? Point Betsy Lighthouse.
Point Betsy. Yeah, we went to Point Betsy
That was
Lighthouse,
beautiful.
and I'll show you some footage of that. It was too windy to send up a drone. And you'll see in the GoPro footage that I shot that the waves, the wind was just crazy.
But Lake Michigan was absolutely gorgeous. The color of the water is unexplainable. It goes from a light blue to a deep turquoise.
Yeah,
and it's like an ocean.
It was almost tropical looking, although I've never been to the tropics, but I have seen pictures. So after that, we headed up, went back north to.
Didn't we go down and then take a hike?
Went to Frankfurt. Oh yeah, we did. We took a hike someplace
to go see Crystal Lake.
Yeah, we saw Crystal Lake. We took a hike through some woods, and we were the only ones in those woods. I did bang on a tree once to see if I could get an answer back from Sasquatch.
I was wondering why you were doing that.
No squatch in these woods, at least not today. Then we went north, picked up a bottle of wine.
Well, before we did that, went up north to, yes, we stopped at the dog beach off of Etch Road, and Tucker, our
dumbass coonhound.
and what is he? A treeing walker coonhound. He makes his presence known from the moment he steps on the beach with a loud bark. Everybody turned their head like, who is this approaching? And he was almost impossible to control. I had his life vest on because he's never swam in rough waters like that before, but there was a really professional dog that was working, fetching for its owner. And so I let Tucker go twice, and he ran out into the waves, but he wasn't interested at all in getting whatever that dog was retrieving. He was just interested in harassing the dog. So that didn't work out really well. So Randy went back to the car, and then I ran Tucker up the shoreline and back. And then we were all wet, and then we were going to go to Northport, but we found this place called Good Harbor Vineyards, and we did a little taste testing, and Randy was looking for a dry red wine, so we got a Pinot Noir Zweigelt, and we're drinking that and eating some fresh raspberries thanks to Tom, our neighbor, who grows them. And Randy, try some of these, they're delicious.
Yeah, we got one neighbor that grows raspberries, and then we got another neighbor that grows marijuana.
We don't get any of that.
We chose to bring the raspberries.
Only Tucker's the only one who does marijuana in this family.
Tucker does CBD oil because he's a spastic, crazy hoot.
Not all the time, though, just July 4th.
So tomorrow we're going to break camp in the morning, and we're going to head over to Interlochen.
We're going to drop Tucker off at Happy Tails. He's not going to like it because he's very much a Velcro dog. And he came to us as an adoption, so I'm sure he's been through a lot. And he still is insecure. So, but we have to do this because otherwise we're not going to be able to see Styx in peace.
Right. We're going to see a Styx concert tomorrow night.
At Kresge Auditorium.
And then
I'm thinking we ought to come back here.
Come back to...
And stay for 2 more nights.
See if you can make a reservation tomorrow before we leave.
What was I going to wait for, though? There was something I was going to wait for.
But that's it. We're going to cook supper. Northern lights are supposed to be very prevalent tonight. If they are, we'll get some video of that. And if not, we'll see you in the morning. And stay tuned. So that ends our trip at Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore. Off to Interlochen, Michigan. Drop off the dog at a daycare. Go get cleaned up and get ready for a Styx concert. Styx stay, don't go away. There's more to see. Talk to you soon. We just pulled into our next stop. The Styx concert starts in just a few hours, but we just got into camp, and this is really cool. I'm gonna take you inside and let you check it out. This is cool. I mean, we've got the whole place to ourselves. There's no other campers here. Just a gorgeous spot. And I'll do some drone footage here for you. Let you get a look at the place. Let's go inside. Hi, Tuck. What you doing, pupper dog? Okay. So let's go in. This is inside. Check this place out, man. It's just a tent. Over your water? Yeah, baby, Styx concert. We're here.